Hello, welcome back, Transformer TCG fans. Now, how many mistakes can I make on one card? But the VOC returns yet again to be corrected for a typo. Yeah. So, third time's a charm, I guess. I put it out there on Facebook, and somebody was like, either this is a typo or you means this in a completely different context and it's funny. And it was like when reveled or something, and I had to correct it. So, there's that. But, oh gosh. So, we got that corrected. Coffee. It's decaf. I've already had one cup of regular this morning, but I've been going through and looking. I got a lot of neat stuff here, and I'm trying to go through two in the pocket arm compartment, Autobot headlights, blitz blast, cargo gunner, clutch, containment. Have we gone over containment? Secret action blank. Secret action card reveal at the start of your opponent's turn, and they have at least two characters untapped. When revealed, choose a 7-star or less character your opponent cannot tap for attack. So they will have to have a 7-star or less character. If y'all are doing both 5 wide, containment would work for something like that. Otherwise, I may have to add the 7-star in the reveal instead of the when revealed, but I'm not sure. When we looked at control room, counter plan, crazed web cage, which is another tapping thing, but there's a lot of hoops to go through. Pretty sure we looked at that. Action card, field guns, energon, counteracts, field scanner, flip it around. Now, field scanner, I had that image for something else also, and I took it off and put it here. And I'd forgotten about, it's one I'd forgotten about too. And of course there's, we looked at Flip It Around and Forge of Solus Prime. This is all in one list in a file of my Magic Set Editor. It's Winter 2021B, if that means anything to you. Honorary Key Card, making anybody a Prime. And it gives anyone the leader trait. Sort of like, it's not an Autobot card, but it's sort of like the throne, floating throne. So the Honorary Key Card is a weapon. It only gives +1 to attack. And it does have Pierce 2 for a blue pip card, but only 7 stars or less characters can equip the Honorary Key Card and become a Prime, or mainly a leader. I may take the Prime off of that. I don't think that has much merit in the game. So the equipped character now has the leader trait. So now with characters wearing the Honorary Key Card as a weapon can also equip the Matrix of Leadership or any other types of leader-made utility cards or armor cards, because this is a weapon card. So it doesn't give much attack, but it does give Pierce 2 for what that's worth. It's got a lot going for it to make sure that it's not really a star card. 1 attack, Pierce 2, 7-star or less, it can be a leader. Loose Grip. Did we go over Loose Grip? Is a picture I took right out here. I remember doing this on a video before, but I don't know if it's one that I released. It's white pip secret action, reveal when one of your characters defends. When revealed, your opponent chooses an upgrade and scraps it. So it is a scrapping upgrade card again, but the opponent gets to choose. So if they are decked out with a weapon, armor, and utility, and they're attacking you, well, of course they're not going to scrap their weapon, but they're going to have to scrap something. And yeah, it's a picture of Brunt. Look, because trying to get his little, it's not that hard to keep his little weapon in his claw hand, but it's kind of funny. He's got holes all, newer character. We went over magnetic inducer and memory component, and I've been playing with those a little bit, and getting the extra defense is nice. I've never been able to get it on the characters to where I can, and I did change. That's right, I did change that. The memory component is the same, but magnetic inducer, instead of being just a wheeljack only card, when you put this on a specialist, and a character on your team has the memory component equipped while in alt mode, flip that character on your team to bot mode. So it can give you an extra flip. And if you're able to, which, doubtful, but if you have 3 of the memory components on some characters and they're all in alt mode, and you put the magnetic inducer on a specialist, boom, you can flip them all to bot mode. That is wearing a memory component, but it's not easy to do. Let me tell you. Someone on Facebook was like, "Oh, I don't like that." Well, it's not easy to do. The memory component does have green pips on it to try to get those on the flip, but I really like the phase shifter. Now an artifact. Ponder the space. I can't go over that yet because I still have yet to finish my battlefield cards. But it's a battlefield. It's a secret action. I mentioned it. Space Bridge Control is an orange green pip. Secret action. So you can get this on the flip when your opponent plays a battlefield card. The battlefield card does not benefit the player that played it for the turn. So, once we get back, I get back into battlefield cards, and able to juice those up a little bit in Paint 3D, that, battlefield cards, 95% of them affect all the characters in the field. Whoever plays it, and even the opponents. If it says all Autobots get bold 1, well, all Autobots get bold 1. So if you play, they play a battlefield card that, all Autobots get bold 1, they play the card, Space Bridge Control gets revealed, and boom, their Autobots are not going to get bold 1. But if you have Autobots, you can get bold 1 off of it when it's your turn. As long as it's still in play and you haven't knocked it out. Okay? Because remember, when a battlefield card goes into play, it stays in play until another battlefield card, there's yours, knocks it out. Once we ever get back to that. I am not saying the card I'm looking for here, guys. Maybe I've already gone over it. I'm running out of time. Okay, Mega Charge, Metroplexes, Battle Mode, Okay, Okay, there's the Hypno Chip. We haven't looked at Hypno Chip. Hypno Chip is a white pip utility card. This is an interesting card. It's strong for a utility. No attack, no defense, but it's going to give bold 3 and tough 3 to anyone that has this equipped. But when you put this on a character, do 1 damage to it. After the equipped character battles, scrap this card. So it's like giving them a lot of power, even though the Hypno Chip's really for the people or the humans in the Dr. Harkaville, or put the chips on the people and made them go nuts, and they just started attacking the Autobots. and Spike got all emotional, Dad, you know. So it's going to give, you're going to be able to get the bold 3 for one turn or one battle, or tough 3 for another battle, and then you're going to just have to scrap it. Just like, you know, the barricade armor or a grenade launcher kind of side. Once they're used, you have to scrap it. So the Hypno Chip is the same thing, same way. You're going to be able to get bold 3 or tough 3 on the battle, but you're going to have to do 1 damage on the character that you're putting this on. And then once the battle's over, scrap the card. That's it, you know. But it's a white pip, so it's kind of a neutral, nice, powerful neutral card on the flip. I did make it a rare for what it's worth, because bold 3 and tough 3 is pretty big, especially if you already have some more bold or tough off of an action or their weapon, or maybe a battlefield card once I get around to it, etc., etc. There's that. So I don't think it warrants being a star card, because you're going to have to damage your character and it gets scrapped after battle. That's just me. Let's make a deal. I don't think we've gone over this. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let's Make a Deal is a blue pip for spaceships only. Your opponent reveals their hand. Draw a card for each upgrade in their hand. Your opponent may draw a card. So your opponent may have 3 or 4 upgrades in their hand. Maybe only 2, maybe only 1. But they reveal their hand. You get to draw. It's some nice draw power for this action card to be able to do that, and then they get to draw a card. So, and this is a screenshot of Sound Blaster from the New Kingdom show. That was one of the funnier interactions that they did. That and oh gosh. The joke when what's his face, Red Alert, went 4th person. I'm always alert. You know, that was just funny. So, you know, let's make a deal. Not unrevealed, I think we've also gone over. White green secret action. I got this image updated. It was originally not 4K. This is 4K, so you can see them a lot better. Reveal when one of your characters defends. When revealed, spelled correctly, your characters, while equipped with an armor, have stealth while tapped or untapped. So it's a stealth kind of card that's going to give them stealth. Whether they're tapped or untapped, but they have to have an armor equipped. I like the play on words here, and there is a word for this, and I've seen it recently. You know, when old cartoon characters used to hide behind a thin tree or a stick or something and thought they're not being looked at. But, you know, there's that. Have we gone over that? We did go over Torque, finally. Personality Destabilizer. A lot of today's are secret actions. Another white secret action. I don't know. I did this. Yeah, when one of your Decepticons defends. So you're going to have, probably, if you're playing all Decepticons, this would be a nice card to have as a secret action. When revealed, reduce the attack damage by 2 when your attacker is an Autobot. Because the Personality Destabilizer, remember, it turned the Autobots into the bad guys. So, and they didn't really attack the Decepticons. I think they started attacking each other. That was a really neat episode. So I really wanted to try to make sure I did this right for the card. So, you know, when you're Autobots and Decepticons, you're playing Decepticons, they're playing Autobots, maybe. Then you get to reduce your damage by 2 as long as you're defending against one of their Autobots. If you're playing mixed factions, that might be harder to pull off. Shall we dance? Another secret action: white pip, black pip. The black pip is only going to give it to the leader traits. Reveal when one of your characters defends. When revealed, scrap an upgrade from one of your leaders other than the defender. Do 2 damage to the attacker. So, couple of hoops, a couple of triggers to get that to be pulled off. One, you're going to have a leader, or you wouldn't have the card because it's got the leader trait on the black pip. The leader cannot be the one defending, or you have to have, or if you have multiple leaders, you're going to have it can't be, like I said, it can't be the one defending. That leader has to have just an upgrade: weapon, armor, utility, doesn't matter. And you're going to have to give up that upgrade to be able to do damage to the attacker defending one of your other characters. Kind of like interrupting the fight with another character, giving up the upgrade for it to do two sneaky damage to the attacker. So I thought that was a neat way of doing that. I don't think we've gone over Shall We Dance. It's a picture from one of the comics. The images aren't that great. I'm just using my phone, going click and then editing it and trying to stick it on the card, so they don't look half bad. I did that with scraplets, yeah. So there's that. I'm gonna have to let this go. I think that's gonna be it for now. I've got some more stuff here, kind of winding down in case you haven't noticed. But McGregor, I'm gone back to trying to really finish my undisclosed chapter characters. McGregor is looking wonderful. I am Freeway on Discord, and I did reveal and show just the artwork of Chief Dosserbot. I had my original art for the bot and the alt, and then I put Armando's artwork on there also that I colored. And I almost wish I thought about going back and recoloring it, because I've grown better coloring since then, or gotten better. But we'll see. I don't know if I have the patience to be able to color that character again. So I've gone way over time. But thanks for watching. More to come. And as always, throw some scraplets at that like button. And we'll see you next time. Have a blessed day. And as always, Autobots, let's flip out and let's just go.